Hi Pisces, it's me Alex. I am here to bring you guys your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing good, Pisces. Hey boo thing, how you doing? Let's see what God Angels Universe has for you, Pisces. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Uh-oh, who's in their head? Angels are saying immediately you guys need to let something go. Something is swirling around there in your noggin that you're needing clarity on or closure on. Look at the end finale, right? With the death card. Ooh, oh, it's about a broken heart or third party situation. So it's almost like instead of healing, you're doing a bunch of reminiscing. And reminiscing is reinforcing the hurt, is what I'm hearing. I also feel like there was some sort of religious or spiritual figure who disappointed you. Or you might have put this person on a pedestal, as in, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you betrayed me. You know better, rabbi. Sorry. Oh my God. And I also kind of get too that whomever this pet public, spiritual figure is, at the end of the day, they're still human, right? They make mistakes. So I do kind of feel like there's a strong message here for you, Pisces. Be careful about who you put on a pedestal, especially from a loving standpoint. Could be a parental figure, could be your husband, wife, non-binary. But I kind of feel like um, keep your feet on the ground. Be careful about getting swept away with your ideals as far as who this person is versus, who they're presenting or, just them being a regular everyday human who is flawed and who makes mistakes. I'm also getting to now a different storyline, which is marriage, a wedding, something that is set to rights, which is what the high priest does, right? He or she marries people, contractually. Whomever this person was, they were your world. You invested a lot in them. Again, placing them on a pedestal. And I also kind of feel like there was some sort of hurt and betrayal with the Seven of Cups. Now you're kind of confused. You don't know if they really loved you. It's like the whole relationship is on the line. You feel like you was lied to. You feel like you were deceived. You feel like, this whole thing was a ruse. It was fake. And it's almost like I feel like this, whatever this situation is, let's just call it a marriage. I feel like you feel like it's in jeopardy of ending, or perhaps you were the person who laid down that sort of truth, initiated some sort of divorce. But with the Eight of Swords and then also the Seven of Cups, it's almost like you don't have a bunch of answers. This almost feels like a knee-jerk reaction. Like, now here's the thing. Somebody could have cheated on you, God forbid. They could have cheated on you, right? Your husband, wife could have cheated on you. And the next day you went down to, see an attorney, courthouse to file papers for legal separation, as an example, right? But I feel like you did that without knowing the full extent of what happened. So this to me, for some of you guys, not all of you, could be you jumped the gun, but you jumped the gun based on the limited information that you had. Okay? Angels are also saying too, confusion about hurt and pain. Are you sure that this happened? Right now, if it did, that this portion is not applying to you. If it did, yeah, please, like, let me drive you to the courthouse, right? But I feel like for some of you, especially with the Seven of Cups, you could even be thinking, if it did happen, oh my God, can we recover from this? Can we resolve this? Can I get back into loving this person? Can I get back to trusting this person? I'm also hearing this person shattered your dreams, because the Seven of Cups is a card of wishful thinking and daydreaming. This person mucked up your happily ever after, your beautiful home, or whatever the case is. It was almost like Ace of Truth. It's like in one fell swoop, your life went upside down. I do feel like with the Eight of Swords and the Chariot card, the universe is saying to you, keep going, keep trying, keep doing things that are in your favor and benefit you. Okay? And I feel like, again, for some of you guys, yeah, severance of this particular relationship, of this legal matter, of this contract, probably feel like it's in your best favor, your best interest, right? I feel like with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups, for a lot of you guys, you're like, listen, this is how these are the steps I need to take to get back to my happy place. You know, I do kind of feel like there is some sort of instinctual things going on with you, Pisces, that's, having you question, am I doing the right thing? Right? Yeah, you have truth, you have boundaries, you should stand in your truth and police, your boundaries and police how people are treating you and what they're doing to you and things of that nature. Um, and I also kind of feel like for some of you guys, this may be a new process for you, right? You're standing your ground a lot more now than you ever did in the past. I do also feel like there's a message here in saying, just kind of be careful about being too rigid, right? Because at the end of the day, if you end the relationship, if you divorce from this person, you still have to heal, okay? And the universe is saying to you, yes, close the relationship, but be open to healing. Don't get too stubborn and too rigid when it comes to, quote unquote, releasing yourself from this situation and then also moving on. I'm also hearing too, for some of you guys, instinctually, you might have felt this coming along. I don't know who that's going to apply to, if it'll apply to anybody. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like, well, that's just how the cookie crumbles. This is just how life is and how love goes. Thank you, Janet Jackson. Right? It was almost like you knew it, I'm getting. And Pisces, you were incredibly psychic and intuitive. Right? So it was almost like, well, it feels like a rite of passage. You have the High Priest here twice, the Hierophant. It feels like a rite of passage. You knew whatever this was would end. And I feel like, especially with the Chariot here, not only are you moving away, walking away, for some of you guys, you could be relocating as well. But I also feel too, I love that you're standing up for yourself, right? With that Ace of Swords and Ten of Cups. I love, say, for instance, that you're putting your happiness first and your well-being first. Bravo, Pisces. I also kind of feel like whatever this contractual agreement was, you tried to do the right thing. I just feel like whomever it was that you were dealing with, you were deceived, and you are about to take the necessary steps to regain your happy. These fell on the floor. Be assertive. Yeah, stick up for yourself. The Seven of Wands. Ask your angels, pray and meditate, and ask the high priest there, a Hierophant there with the praying card, is this the right thing to do? Should I file these papers? Is this how I balance out my karma? Is this how I achieve my inner happy? And I really do believe that once you get those answers, you're going to be released and you're going to end, and you're not allowing this person to come back because of the hurt and deceit and confusion. So this to you is almost like regaining your power, taking your power and control back, Pisces, and setting out. It's like I've done everything I had to do. I've done everything I could do. I'm walking away with no remorse and no regret. Oh, look at that. As I said that was sitting in my hand a year from now. Yeah, I kind of feel like, Pisces, you're just clearing out old baggage. No. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're clearing out old baggage. I feel like, especially with that no card, some of you guys could have been in denial, could have been, in your head, could have, had this suspicion for a long time. And then all of a sudden it just materialized. You had and received the proof that you needed to end this situation, to end this scenario. So it's almost like you sat with those intuitive messages for the longest time. But then finally, you receive the proof, right? They're sitting with them, the confusion, the doubt, the wondering about the situation. And all of a sudden, I feel like you got cold, hard proof, the Ace of Clarity and the Ace of Truth. So it was almost like this Ace of Swords is what released you from your head, your suspicion, your thought. And then with that, I feel like it brought maybe some of you guys a sense of relief, because now I can regain my power. It's almost like my intuitions, suspicions were confirmed. So now I can move on. It's like, yay. Now, by the way, I'm not yaying the hurt or pain, but I'm yaying that you now have the clarity that you need to cut things off and move things along, to get back your inner happy, inner peace. You know what I mean? Angels are saying this definitely was a marriage, could have been an engagement. And it just kind of feels like this divorce shall set you free, Pisces. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yep. Again, I feel like for some of you guys, you might have been sitting with whatever this information was. You might have been sitting with it for about 7 or 8 months. And it was almost like it finally revealed itself. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs. There are, what is it? The signs are cautioning you. That's not real English. I just struggled with that just now. It's like almost broke an eyeball. But the signs are cautioning you. Again, you've been sitting with these red flags for a minute. Yeah, you've been sitting with these signs for a minute. Deception. Good Jesus. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You feel it in your bones, Pisces. You do. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah, to me, that's your intuition, right? That's your intuition, your feelings, your spidey senses are percolating right now, trying to notify you. And I do kind of feel like for some of you guys who have not received your validation or confirmation in this situation, I feel like this reading may basically echo what your intuition is already telling you. And it's almost like once you start to seek the truth, unfortunately, you're going to find it. And I'm sorry, Pisces, the truth is not pretty. You know, that say, for instance, someone's being deceitful, but I feel like it's going to release you from, again, this high suspicious time, this high suspicious energy. You have Cancer here with the Chariot, Libra with Justice, Taurus with the Hierophant, Scorpio, Taurus again, Capricorn. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm so sorry, that this to an extent is coming to an end, but I celebrate your new beginning outside of this highly deceitful situation. I love you, Pisces. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.